Speaking about freaking Olympic wrestling right now, world championships is going on right now for Olympic wrestling, bro. We already got 3, you know, freaking David Taylor, you know, freaking going to be one of the all-time greats, you know what I mean? Right. He just won his 3rd world title. Freaking Zane Rutherford. There's other, I don't know how to say his first name, but he comes from Rutgers, and his name is Vito. That dude's a beast. You know, he man, just to get to it, and the amount of people that he beat, big names that he beat, just to be in this world freaking championship. You know, he looks good. Freaking, I'm waiting for the results for Kyle Dake. He's right now in this finals going to be going against, I guess, some guy that he's like they've been really anticipating to watch and stuff like that. One of those, you know, Russian, Azerbaijan, freaking, you know, guys like that, Serbian guys.
That's going to be a good match, bro.
You know, so that's going on right now. So as of right now, it looks like, you know, we already got 3 gold medalists. I saw 2 bronze. Like that, I'm waiting for Kyle Day, see how he does. You know, kind of still freaking. Oh, and so I'm salty that, you know, Jordan Burroughs didn't make it, but the guy that beat him to get there, you know, he's looking
solid.
good. Yeah, he's solid right now.
He beat Jordan Burroughs.
Yeah, yeah, you know, I mean, and I want to say, bro, it took him about 5 or 6 times to beat Jordan Burroughs. Talking about fucking like not quitting, bro. You know what I mean?
You know, the thing about we talked about this last time we mentioned Jordan Burroughs is, bro, that dude's been at the top for a long time, bro.
He, for sure, he's on the back 9.
Yeah.
You know, I think, you know, he probably got, like, honestly, like, he's already done so much. He already has the most USA World titles. You know, at this tournament that's going on right now, he has the most for the United States, like that. Olympic gold medalist.
Right.
You know, missed his chance, and then you know, freaking
highly decorated.
I believe he's a 2-time NCAA champ. You know, like that and stuff like that. And so, but yeah, you know, freaking he like. He can just wrap it up now, and no one would ever say anything. But I like, you know, obviously he wants to freaking try to make it to Paris next year for
right.
It's in Paris, right? I want to say it's in Paris.
The Olympics, I think so.
Yeah, freaking, I want to say it's in Paris, but yeah, obviously he wants to shoot one more time to try to make it to the Olympics, you know, and go for another one like that. But man, you know, just fucking USA, it just amazes me, man. You know, it just amazes me, you know, like how, you know, like back then in the old days, like fucking, you know, you were always scared of the Russians and the, you know, those freaking, you know, Middle Eastern freaking you know, countries in wrestling,
Eastern
like
bloc,
this.
bro.
But bro, USA is no joke, bro. Like we've had over a decade of fucking guys that are just, at any point, bro, it's on site. They ain't gonna fucking kill whoever that steps in front of them. You know what I mean?
You know, you can kind of attribute it to 2 things though, which is kind of weird. So like, you can kind of attribute it to socioeconomics. So like when you look at like countries like Russia, Mexico, you know, you look at like poor countries.
Yeah.
And you're like, look at these guys playing soccer. Like they're outrageous. Like yeah, because it's either soccer or nothing.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, but then the flip side of it is when it comes to the States, people have money. So it's like parents will say, okay, I'll back you, go wrestle. Like that's your dream, go wrestle. And so you have people that can, so on both sides, even though it's opposite ends of the socioeconomic scale, you have people that will just put everything into whatever it is that they want. And of course, you know, and it also helps when you have the best
that's why I like
strength and
those
conditioning, nutrition, like that helps.
That's why I like those like nitty gritty freaking sports, like especially wrestling and boxing and stuff like that. You know, because there's very little equipment that you need to be purchasing. You know what I mean? And so, you know, looking on more. Let's talk about like just on the lower end of the spectrum, you know, the poor, poverty, you know, freaking kind of, you know, upbringing and stuff like that. I'm like, even football is, you know, a big investment for a low income family. You know, you got to get the soccer cleats, you got to get the gloves, you got to get the freaking the helmet, like that. Like, you know, that's Was that provided in high school for you? It was provided for me in high school.
Yeah, high school.
Like
yeah,
that.
high
So,
school you got.
but like if you're playing, you know, in like the off season leagues and stuff like that, yeah, you have to buy all that shit.
Right.
That's a lot of
Right.
equipment, man. You know what I mean? Baseball, you know, they're like all the, but like wrestling, bro, some shoes.
You-
All right,
you
get some Asics, some black Asics, freaking wrestling shoes. That's what I started out with. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like that, you know, freaking some headgear. You know what I mean? That's it.
Maybe.
Yeah, you know, and then honestly, freaking, I never bought headgear. Like we had, like out of our group of friends, we had one pair of headgear that we all like,
Nice.
like we all just switched out. We finished our match. Okay, here you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
nasty,
you know
sweaty.
the water boy when they take out the cut. Yeah,
Bro,
you know,
bro.
like that.
Oh,
But
my
then
God.
boxing too, you know what I mean? You talking about a pair of gloves and some hand wraps, you know, like that. You know, freaking, you see guys training in some Air Forces,
Right.
You know,
Just
some
whatever shoes you
some shoes,
or
and, you know,
shorts.
some yeah,
Bro, what is the nittiest grittiest sport that you can think of offhand?
wrestling.
Bro, not rugby, bro.
Like, as like okay,
well,
what like okay, what are you talking about? Like,
I'm talking
rugby
about, like,
is tough. You
Bro,
know what I mean?
like
Yeah.
rugby's I like sheer violence.
Yeah.
Like rugby is nasty, bro.
Yeah, like I'm not big on rugby, just like I'm not, because I'm just not so exposed to it enough. But like I see it and I'm like, you know, like off the bat, half of me is like, nah, I'm good. I'm not. Gonna
I'm
play
not
that.
doing that.
Yeah,
It's like a 6'4", like 270
New
pound
Zealand.
dude, like Samoan,
Yeah, Samoan
charging
guy.
at you at full speed with no pads on. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tackle this fucking dude.
And you know what's crazy? That they have a higher safety rate than NFL does. Isn't that crazy, bro?
Well, yeah,
A lot of them pull the brakes on, like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna just let him pass me.
bro. When you know that all that gear
Yeah.
gives you a false sense of security.
Nah, yeah.
So you're like, I don't know. You remember like Ronnie Lott, Steve Atwater, the old safeties from back in like
That's familiar, yeah.
bro, these dudes used to like launch themselves head first
Yeah.
at a tackle.
Yeah.
And then they wonder how come they got CTE.
Yeah.
Bro, you're leading with your fucking head.
Even fully padded up in football, bro. Having someone like Ray Lewis come at me,
Right.
20 miles an hour.
I'm not doing it.
You know,
I'm not doing it.
I like, and there's this narrow hole that I gotta shake him. Not happening.
I'm not. I'm sure sit down.